Yo la mif, on finit ce tour d'horizon du Printemps de Bourges avec Dope Saint Jude, une artiste qui vient d'Afrique du Sud. Dope Saint Jude nous propose une musique qui mélange différentes influences comme le hip-hop ou l'électro. Ses textes sont engagés et lui permettent de parler de certains sujets de société qui lui tiennent à cœur. Cette interview est en anglais mais j'ai tout sous-titré pour vous. J'ai essayé d'offrir mon meilleur French accent, du coup n'hésitez pas à compter le nombre de fautes que je ferai.
Le jeu commence.
On a parlé de son regard sur le public français, de la façon dont sa musique était perçue en Afrique du Sud, et les artistes qui l'influencent. DJ Tig vous présente Dope Saint Jude, c'est parti.
You're going to be on stage today at Printemps de Bourges.
Yeah.
Are you excited first?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I actually didn't know what a big festival it was because I'm not like that familiar with all the French festivals, but I
Right.
understand that this is a very special festival.
Yeah, this
So
is a
I'm
really
quite
big.
excited to be on stage, yeah.
So for the French audience, can you tell us who is Dope Saint Jude?
I am from Cape Town and I am an artist using hip-hop as my medium. I make a mixture of experimental hip-hop, electronic music, I rap, I sing a little bit, and I like to focus on authenticity, honesty in my music, and sometimes I incorporate some social messages in my music.
Why is it important for you to use the hip hop to say meaningful things about society?
Yeah, well, I think that art, first of all, is a means to express ourselves, and I think hip-hop has always been the music that people have used when they feel oppressed.
Mhm.
And so this is why I use hip-hop to speak about things that I feel oppress me, but I also try to use hip-hop to empower myself. So it's not just like I'm complaining all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's also about creating joy and feelings of happiness.
You are doing a lot of French festival.
Yes.
We've seen you like I mean maybe 2 or 3 times in France. So why is it important for you to show your music in France, particularly?
Well, to be honest, I really enjoy the French scene, music scene, because I think there's a big culture, a music culture in France more than in other parts of the world.
Okay.
I think there's a big appreciation for live music in France in a way that other countries don't have. So that's one of the reasons. And then also, I mean, it's really just an interesting place in terms of like a cross-section of different people from around the world. Like France, I mean, it's just not only like native French people, there are people from all around the world in France. So
From Africa,
essentially,
yeah.
yes. So I think it speaks to our global identity right now, what the world is right now, and so I think it's a very fitting place for me to share my music.
And so how your music in South Africa, how the people react to it?
I have a good response in South Africa. But in South Africa, I think the music scene is a bit more, is not as developed as it is here in France.
Okay.
So to really be able to work well as an artist in South Africa, you must be more on the mainstream side, you know.
Okay.
Where I think here there's more room for you to be a developing, growing artist and build and so on.
I can hear from my perspective a lot of M.I.A. and Santigold in your music.
Yeah.
Is that artists that inspire you? Okay.
Yeah, they are. I'm definitely inspired by M.I.A, Santigold, but also I'm very much inspired by Lauryn Hill, Alanis Morissette. There are just lots of different artists who inspire me. So there's
Different
like
style of music.
Yeah, and there are lots of different, like a little bit of those different sounds in my music. So yeah.
Yeah, so M.I.A. is doing the same thing as you. So she's using the music as message to send message in it.
Definitely.
Yeah. You released an EP in 2018.
Yes.
What about maybe an album coming, or what is going on for the next?
Yeah. So right now I'm looking to release some singles.
Yeah.
And maybe some cool videos. And,
Okay.
and then I'm definitely, my next big move will be the album. So I don't think I'll release an EP or anything. I'll definitely, when I release a project, it will be an album.
How will it be different than an EP? Because an album,
Yeah.
I think you consider it like a real big project.
Yeah, obviously it'll be longer, but I think it will just be stronger in terms of concept. Like there'll be more of a like a golden thread concept for the whole album. And I want it to be something that's like strong, like in a multi-dimensional way. So not just musically strong, but that the visuals that accompany the album work really well and complement it. I want it to be like a very strong concept piece.
Okay, so it will be a big step in your career.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Good luck for the show tonight.
Thank you.
And we follow you.
Thank you. And it's great to see you again.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Merci d'avoir regardé cette vidéo jusqu'au bout, c'était la 3e et dernière interview réalisée lors du Printemps de Bourges. Pour la suite, je serai à Wheel of Green ce week-end et j'aurai quelques interviews sympas, alors abonnez-vous pour ne pas manquer la suite. Et un petit pouce bleu aussi, c'est toujours cool. Pour conclure, je citerai Quincy Jones qui nous dit « Il n'y a que 2 genres de musique, la bonne et la mauvaise. Alors parlons de bonne musique ensemble ».